What are the differences between chest voice and head voice? Yes, there are several differences between chest voice and head voice. Let me explain. Difference number one. It's a perception difference. When we sing in chest voice or in head voice, it feels different. And the difference is about where our voice seems to be resonating and is actually resonating. So, when we sing in chest voice, it feels like our voice is resonating in the chest, in the throat and in the chest. When we sing in head voice, it feels like the sound is going up. So we gave it a name like singing in head voice, but the voice is actually done in the same place. Your music box here, where your larynx is, this is where your vocal cords are, and it's just a question of perception, a feeling of where your voice is actually resonating. In chest voice, if you put your hands here and you sing or you speak in really low voice like this, you feel it resonating here in my bones. Okay, now try the same thing in head voice. Now I speak like that, I'm in head voice. The feeling is quite different. Try it, put your fingers on your bones and try to sing in chest voice or in head voice, or even if you don't want to sing, you can speak it like, I am speaking to you in chest voice. I am speaking to you in head voice. And I don't feel my voice resonating here anymore. Almost. I can feel just a little buzzing, but it's really nothing compared to when I'm using my chest voice. So first, it's a difference of perception as that we as singers, we actually can feel. Difference number two. It's a perception difference, but this time it's on the listener side. So if you are listening to a singer and the singer is singing in chest voice and then in head voice, you are going to hear a difference, which is a difference in like heaviness or lightness. It seems like when the singer is in chest voice, the voice is more heavy and rich. It's a richer tone. And when the singer is using a head voice, it feels like it's a light voice. So the sound we perceive is different. And let me tell you a secret. Our ears love that. Our ears, they love when we change registers because it's not boring anymore. So try to work on your registers, on your chest voice, then try to really build your head voice. It's very important that you can sing in head voice. First, because you are going to be able to control when you want to change registers and not being forced to use head voice because you cannot go into your high notes using chest voice. So you need to work on both chest voice and head voice. It's very, very important. So you can control your voice and what you want to do when you want to use it. The last difference is the difference in the making. How are they made? The chest voice and the head voice, as I told you earlier, are made in the same place, in our music box here, where our larynx is. But there is a difference. Inside our music box, our vocal cords are moved by different groups of muscles. There are two main groups of muscles. One group of muscles make the chest voice, and the other group of muscles make the head voice, the light voice, okay? So, as we tend to speak in our chest voice, the muscles of the chest voice are already kind of built, kind of strong, but in a small part of your range. And you need to be able to work on those muscles, to build them in your low range and in your higher range. Then the muscles that make the head voice are very weak if you don't use it at all. I mean, if you just speak like me in chest voice and you never sing in head voice because you feel that it's weak and there's a lot of air in your head voice like this and it's not coming out like you would want to be. Well, you need to build it, and the more you're going to use it, the more your muscles are going to build, are going to be strong. Why do you need to use the head voice? You need to build your head voice so you can sing in mixed voice. What is the big win in using your mixed voice? The big win is that you're going to be able to sing without switching to head voice those high notes. So that means instead of doing oh, and I'm switching to head voice because I'm scared and I don't want to go, it may hurt. Yes, but if you build your mixed voice, then you're going to be able to go into the high notes without switching to the head voice. And it's going to be so pretty because the mixed voice, when you apply the right amount of resonance and when you play with those group of muscles I told you earlier, it's going to be so pretty because the mixed voice can be more chesty or more heady. So you can really color your voice and use it as you want. If you want it to sound lighter, if you want it to sound more chesty and like a heavy voice, but you are going to be able to use it for those high notes. And you cannot sing in mixed voice unless you've built your head voice. That's why you need to sing in head voice every day. How do you do that? Well, each day, let's say that you're taking your car or you're having a shower. Well, you can do your head voice. You can build it there, like with a ooh. You do some sirens. You just sing some sirens. If you do it every day, your head voice is going to be stronger. And you need, as your chest voice, to train your voice, your head voice, on your whole range. The more you can go down with your head voice, the better. The same with the chest voice. The more you can go down and up, the better. But for the chest voice, when you're going up and you feel there is a limit, there is actually a limit, unless you're using both group of muscles, so you can sing in mixed voice. Okay, that's why it's very important to sing in chest and in head voice. That were the three big differences between chest voice and head voice. Why do you need to sing in chest voice and head voice? You need to sing because you can switch registers and control when you switch registers. There are lots of pop songs that use chest voice and head voice. If I think about an example, I can sing Not Like the Movies by Katy Perry. If it's not like the movies, that's how it should be. Could you hear the that's how it should be, that's how it should, that's how it's in head voice. Should be, it's in my chest voice. So there is head voice in pop songs. Yes, there is. This is the first reason. You need to be able to switch and when you want and according to the song you choose to sing. The second reason you want to be able to sing in head voice is to develop your mixed voice. This is the only way you are going to be able to sing those high notes without switching to head voice, and that you are going to be able to control and to have a fuller, a richer sound singing in your high notes. Okay, so sing your head voice and build it every day, step by step, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit every day. I promise you can do it. I had a very weak head voice when I started singing, as anybody, because I was speaking in chest voice. But then I sang in head voice and I did scales and, exercises, but also in the shower every day I was singing sirens using just the sound ooh, ooh, like these every day, and I still do it. In my shower, it's a secret. I do the lip bubbles and the head voice sirens every day. So the group of muscles that make my head voice is not, becoming like weak again. Do it and let me know in like a couple of weeks if it changed for you. And this is the way you're going to develop your mixed voice. So here you go and sing in head voice. Okay, I'll see you very soon in another video. If you liked my video, give me a thumb up and subscribe to the channel. Bye.